Mr. Brady's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yesterday's decision by the White House to allow canceled insurance plans under the ACA to continue past the election, was that primarily a political decision?
Congressman, as you know, that decision was a decision that was in the purview of the Department of HHS, not Treasury. I think I can speak generally to it, but not specifically. In general, our approach to the implementation has been to do everything we can to implement the Affordable Care Act in a smooth, effective way. Obviously, there were some bumps at the beginning. We've fixed the technical issues, and we're moving forward.
But this is not a technical issue. I mean, until recently, both you and the President described these plans as substandard. Are these plans still viewed as substandard?
Congressman, again, I'm going to leave the discussion of you'll have.
Well, it's in your budget.
Here.
That's what we're here to talk about.
And the goal in implementing the Affordable Care Act has been to make sure that the new plans can be in
but I
place.
guess my question is,
exchanges can be in place, and we're working
what
very
has
hard
changed? If these were substandard plans as described by the President, and I believe you said Americans deserve better, are they still viewed as substandard plans?
You know, Congressman, I think we've been clear that we think that the right level of coverage is prescribed in the Affordable Care Act, and we have exchanges in place, both state and federal, to offer that coverage, and we're going to work very hard to get people into those plans.
But obviously, with the White House continuing to delay or change these, clearly something is wrong, or they would have left it in place. So my question is this primarily a political decision? Because the substandard plans, as described by you in the White House a couple weeks ago, haven't changed. So what's changed?
We have been working since the enactment of the Affordable Care Act to step-by-step implement it as effectively as possible. I think the announcements yesterday are the last major changes that affect individuals and businesses, and it provides a clear path for the time forward.
Well,
that clarity is important.
Obviously, for something to change, the view has to be that forcing people in the Affordable Care Act is more harmful to them than allowing them to stay on substandard plans, correct?
No, I
mean, it has to be one or the other. As great as it is, or there's a problem with making them change plans.
I think through the Affordable Care Act, we are offering people choices. Those choices are good choices. People are signing up at very
if they're good,
rapid
I don't mean
rates.
to interrupt, but if they're good choices, why the change, if not for politics?
I'm going to just repeat what I said, which is that we're looking at the implementation of the Affordable Care Act to have it be as smooth as possible.
Are there any other delays being considered?
I think that we've now put in place the major pieces for individuals and for businesses, and our goal is to sign
no
people
other
up.
changes? Can you commit to us, and people who are wondering, will there be any more delays of the ACA?
Yeah. We're going to continue to implement the Affordable Care Act in as effective a way as we can, and I'm not aware of any other changes, but obviously I can't tell you what we'll discover going forward.
All right, thank you. Mr. Rangel.